Hey guys, it's Dustin here, the Pro Picker, here with another thrifting video for you guys. So I started out at Valley Thrift today, and actually there's a bonus yard sale that we're going to get into at the end. I think you'll enjoy. So right here, the first thing I pick up here right when it opens on Customer Appreciation Day is this photo frame. Some of them can be valuable. I was just kind of moving and scanning a little bit and trying to see what I can find. I put it back as it is not something I want. Unfortunately, did not comp very well. The yellow dog plush there is actually Clifford's friend. I forget his name. However, he didn't comp high enough. It would probably go out priority. So would at least be $8 to ship. So not worth it. I think it was like $12. And then I find this on this laying here on the shelf, guys. This is a 1977 Han Solo blaster. Just insane. Just zoom in there for you guys. General Mills Kenner. So when General Mills owned Kenner, had the Cincinnati, Ohio stamp there and everything. Just crazy to find. And it was priced at only 99 cents, 25% off. I'm literally paying 75 cents plus tax for this, which is insane. Under $1, should sell anywhere from 80 to 100 plus in its condition if it works. That's kind of the big caveat with it. I actually couldn't find any C batteries, so I don't know yet. I will know very shortly if it works or not. If it doesn't work, still a good come up. It would be like 40 or 50, so insane. Then I find this Traxxas RC. So Traxxas, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, is a very high-end RC company, and just throwing up some random, not exactly comps there for you, but example sales of their brand. It is missing the remote, so I'm going to have to put a little work in to test it. However, they have it priced at $24.99, I believe, or $25.99. So it's 25% off. We're going to land around that $20 buy cost on it. So I'm going to take the gamble. I think worst case scenario, I'll be able to part this out. And hey guys, if you don't mind taking just a quick second, make sure you're subscribed, turn on the bell notifications, please comment down below and like the video. All of those things help me out a ton. Check me out on Instagram at ProPickerOhio. So yeah, so far, very pleased with what I found. I'm taking a gamble on the Traxxas. By this point, I put it in the cart tentatively, so I wasn't 100% confident in picking it up or not. I have been looking through some HBA bags. As I was speaking earlier, I'd looked at some. So far, haven't found anything in them, and they wanted like $11 for this one. And the only good thing was the Bath and Body lotion, but it was not a discontinued one. Out of the corner of my eye, I wasn't really prioritizing shoes today. I did see these Brooks. I can't remember if it was price or a condition issue, but I am being very, very picky on shoes that I take in right now. This costume's priced at $4.99, so higher than I normally would spend on a costume. I stock up on cheap costumes year-round, so when October hits, you know, I can make hay. I have actually sold a couple of them out of season, as they are easy lists, so we just decided to put them up. And it's always nice to move some now to pay for all of them, so then, hey, in October, it'll be pure profit in quotation marks. But I do find this costume right here. It's the Mad Hatter. There's actually a lot to this costume. $26.99 is what I have it up for on my store. They had it priced, I believe, at $1.99. So I'm grabbing this. 25% off will be a little over $1.50 with tax and buy cost. So Cost of goods is very low there, which is kind of what you need to do with those because they do take up some space for shipping, and they will go priority. I look at this frame, the ears are kind of messed up, and I've noticed those frames tend to kind of sit. The Walt Disney frames, the early 2000s ones, somebody's had to have went that specific year, forgot to buy it at Disney, which I think they pushed product on you pretty heavy there, and then decided after the fact that they wanted it. I don't know, have any of you guys had any luck with picking up Disney frames? This is a first here for me. Nobody's in the media section on a Monday morning. That does change pretty quickly though. However, at least, I'm actually able to look at the DVDs. They have been clearing out some of their stuff. Sometimes you come in here, you'll see a little bit of empty shelves. It's because they're going to put out new stuff, so that's cool. The Roy Clark's Keeping Up Appearances here only comes out to like 75 cents a piece, so I grab them. I do grab this Law & Order Special Victims unit, as well as this other Law & Order, which I've already sold. So, not bad. I think I'm at $1.99 a piece or something like that into the Law & Orders, and I think they were actually, $1.50 with 25% off. These decals, there's a whole thick stack of them for like 75 cents. Flea marketer Dustin back in the day would have loved these. I do still grab them. I think I'm just going to lot them up on eBay and sell them pretty cheap. I was thinking Tiger Woods 14 and not Tiger Woods 13 when I picked this up. So it comes out to $4. Kind of a mistake. Should sell for $13. I'll still make about $3 or $4 in profit. So I'm okay. The Cambridge here, I do put in the cart. I forget what the cost on these were, but I do eventually end up passing on them. There was a little bit of like shopware or storage wear on them, so it kind of made it to where I was worried about putting them on my store, having to denote those things based off the other comps I would have had to compete with. You guys know I love the appliance section, so while I'm heading there, I do see this Microsoft wireless sensor. It's for a mouse. However, it's not for one of the more valuable mice that they sell. So I almost said mouses, but it's mice. And so I do put that back. The Appflex here is super cheap at $1.99. And as you can tell, I'm looking it up. Whenever something's bulky, I'm definitely looking it up. And unless I have sold it before. This is about a $50 bill shipped. I'm not very comfortable with the size of it. And I mean, this is one of those where you could get messed over pretty bad on like an Alaska ship or something. I just decided to pass. I also kind of test it and I can't tell if it's working right or not. But anyways, I'm totally stoked. I don't even know if I want to sell the Han Solo blaster, but I will. I'm not very much into collecting, at least as an adult, I'm not. So I tend to sell and get the thrill out of the hunt more than actually, keeping it. So I probably won't. However, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted because it's so cool. Especially if it works, that's going to make it really hard to part with. But definitely one of the cooler high margin items I found at Valley. So super stoked. And the Traxxas here I do end up getting. After I check out, I see this Sylvania VHS DVD combo television, but the casing on it's so scratched up. It's worth $150 to $160. Really shipped. And they're only asking $1.99. Thankfully, I was able to avoid arrest there. But yeah, I did end up passing on the television as I didn't necessarily want to lug all of that around, especially it was kind of in rough shape. But I found a surprise yard sale on the way back home on a Monday of all things. And did strike out at the pawn shop between the thrift store and this, so definitely stoked to see what I can find here. This was, I don't even think it was like a comforter set. It didn't seem like it was very high quality, so I did pass on it. But I do see the Rocky Lobster here, and Rocky Lobster is one of the reasons I'm voiceovering. Is I'm sure he's singing a copywritten song. I can't remember what it was, but of course I hit the button to test it out, right? And I swear when I hit that button, it felt like it went for a straight 5 minutes. $5 on it. I've listed on my store based off of sold comps for $49, so not so bad. It is boxed, so that does help raise its value a little bit. The stuff that's on the counter here, including the Coleman stove, somebody said that they didn't have cash and that they'd be back. During my duration at the yard sale, they didn't return. I did end up leaving contact info because I like getting those Coleman stoves. I do go back to look around some more. I make sure to leave her the singing lobster. Still going, of course. They had some bubble mailers here for basically 20 cents a piece. Maybe I should have shot her an offer for all of them. They weren't the highest quality ones, but it can be good to send some of your cheaper stuff in the, low quality ones to save some money. The Mary Kay compacts here aren't really heavy hitters, but 50 cents a piece, I do grab them. If anybody's curious, from the thrifting video I had where I bought all of that Mary Kay product, I've sold through all of it and it was highly profitable. So just a quick update for you guys on that. The cosmetics bag here is brand new. I ended up shelling out $5 for this. I have it listed in my store for $25 shipped, so not going to be a massive profit, but it'll be decent. I'll make something. And this is kind of the craziest find of this sale. So this whole bag of Bath and Body, or everything in the Bath and Body bag, is $5. And as you can see here, there's 2 candles. This Yankee Candle topper, which is apparently pretty rare and hard to find brand new like that. So the candles are going to be roughly $25 a piece shipped. So, I mean, there's a fair amount of money to be made there. The soap dispenser's a bonus. That'll be first class. I'll sell it for $13. It'll ship out really cheap. And then that Yankee Candles thing for $45, just for a little topper like that, ships out super cheap. Totally stoked to get all of that for $5. And then I put all this stuff up here, and I make probably a buy I shouldn't have made. I don't know. It'll probably turn out to be profitable, as there are a lot of these selling every day on eBay. So I at least do have that going for me. I end up asking him if he'll take $5 on the whole box of Hot Rod magazines here. Now, you can't ship these media mail. I know people do it. However, it has advertising. You're not supposed to ship it media mail. So I do lot these up. As I showed you on the screen, I'm not 100% sure I'll get that. I'm pretty confident on one of the ones that had some of the initial issues that I'll do okay. They're not. I do sneak a peek on my phone here on some of them, and decide that, I'm going to take the gamble. Once I get home with them, I do kind of regret it, however, as sorting through them and everything was sort of annoying. I haven't finished getting them all up on the site yet. However, there is a demand for them, so I might have to adjust my pricing. We'll see. All right, so how much like Han Solo do I look like? Okay, probably not even close. But hey, the blaster is pretty cool. I don't have any C batteries, or I test it right now for you guys. However, it's got the most mild amount of, you open it up, it's like on this side actually, and it has the mildest amount of corrosion on one of the battery contacts, so I think that'll clean up pretty decent with some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip. And I don't know, I feel like it's gonna work. I'm gonna have the faith there. So yeah, definitely one of the cooler finds I picked up at Valley, for sure. Absolutely. Especially with just how much margin there is. Even if it doesn't work, I'm going to make good money. I think it would look pretty good behind me on the wall. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. It's just really cool. It's got the General Mills and everything on there. Gets you some camera work there. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. 1977, 75 cents. I'd like to say stuff like that never happens to me, but I mean, watch my videos. This stuff happens all the time. But so yeah, really do appreciate everybody coming out and watching today. This was only part of my Monday, so I actually went to Valley, went to the pawn shop, didn't find anything there this time, the one that doesn't let me record anyways. Then went over to what was it? Oh, that yard sale, of course. And then I ended up hitting, I'm on a hot streak, so I ended up hitting 2 more thrift stores. Ended up pulling some pretty cool stuff there, which may make it in Thursday's or Saturday's video. Speaking of which, I upload basically 4 times a week, guys. As you can see, I'm pointing the wrong way. Right there. And if you want to keep up to date with that, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Turning on the bell notification. I'm ringing the bell there. And liking the video helps me out a ton. Really does. And so does commenting. So both of those things. Drop a comment below. Follow me on, I'm going to point the right way this time. On Instagram, it's @ProPickerOhio. And with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Really do appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.